All right. Water signs. Let's get started. Ooh. Okay, so you're wishing for something that you know is a lie, or you're wishing for someone who was good at lying to kind of drop their guard and or defenses. Maybe you're disappointed how things are kind of shaking up right now, and you know you're having to walk away. But at the same time, you want to send them a message, or you want them to kind of chase you, to be honest. It's like, okay, well, I said I'm walking away, but are you not love me enough to come and try to fix this? And that could hurt you as well, because you thought that this was you're going to get married. You thought that this was your end all be all. Alright, you could be dealing with a Virgo. You could be dealing with someone who's a business owner. If it's not a Virgo, it could be an Aries. Or something about Aries season could be important, especially related to their business. What's going on Aries seasons in their business? If it's a Virgo. Okay, so there may be some type of momentum that comes to an end. Yeah, something's it's gonna be a complete ending. Somebody's gonna be in their head about their business sometime during Aries season. Okay, maybe they have an Aries business partner and they just like, you know what, I just can't. There could have been some type of big blow up or a big fight or something like that when it comes to communication, or there was a sudden shake up when it comes to someone's court documents or agreements. Maybe somebody had to go to court. This person could also have a record, like a criminal record, big or small. But this person that you're dealing with, this Virgo, this earth sign, they feel mentally defeated. They feel like things are shaking up when it comes to someone else that they were communicating with. They feel like this person has boundaries. This person is coming out very stern to them. They could be lying to you about something when it comes to them. Yeah, about like, oh, well, no, I don't have any feelings, or no, I don't say anything when I do stuff over there, or I just go over there to do this and the third, or whatever the case. They could be lying about that. They also could be in their head about who's going to give this person a date. It's like, okay, well, this person is going back to have a new dating life or whatever the case may be, and they feel like that's going to lead to them being successful. And they're like, oh, but this was my friend, or this was my person, or this could have been mine. Like, they value whoever this is secretly. But they're trying to put on a strong face and be strong because they have to balance things out with you, okay? Especially if y'all are creating a family, or they have a family, or they need some type of security, okay? All right, what's going in your favor for water signs? Even if that's not your partner, this could be like your friend, a family member. You just know this person somehow, some way, that earth sign. What's going on? What's going in your favor? You could be taking your kids on an adventure. It's like, okay, y'all, let's go to the fair. Let's go do something that's, you know, whatever. But I feel like there's going to be some type of balance that comes in that makes you happy. Maybe you stayed devoted, or you knew that something was coming towards you. You just had to get through some type of ending first. You had to get some type of clarity first. You had to be honest about some type of betrayal. And it's like, okay, well, now that you went to go tell the truth, or now that you spoke up about something, things are kind of lightening up for you. You're starting to feel supported. Or you will be if this hasn't happened yet. But it also feels like you're trying to do something for your kids. It's like, you know what? Even if this aren't your kids, right? Let's say you're a grandparent and something's going on with your child. So it's like, okay, I'm going to take the kids and we're going to go to the park, or we're going to do something so that way they're happy and they don't see, and they don't get the knowledge of what's going on behind the scenes, or they don't understand that, you know, someone's sick, or they don't understand that, you know, whatever. They still feel like they can talk to me, or they're supported throughout whatever's going on. Somebody could have 2 kids. I mean, could be 3. If you're the grandparent, you could have 4 to 5 grandkids. But you're trying to isolate the kid from whatever the drama is. Okay. Alright, so you can have some raw feelings, some raw emotions coming out. Either about your family and or just about how you feel about your own stability. Maybe you're confused on what your options are long term and or where you just stand. It's like, what do I choose? How do I improve this? Where do I go from here? Maybe you feel like your friendship circle isn't as practical as you want it to be. But I feel like overall you have some type of hobby or talent that you're going to tap into and or just continue to do. And you're going to meet someone there and it's going to be successful, whether this is a relationship and or a job even. I don't know. Somebody could be trying to push through so they can find a new job or something creative that they can do. You may find a spark or something like that. Something that just comes to you, or just something that's related to whatever this hobby is. Okay, congrats in advance. All right, let's keep going. You could want to sleep with someone. Maybe you're gonna send someone a message. What's going on for? I was going to say earth signs. Just be dealing with the earth sign. What's going on for water signs? Something is stuck together. Somebody could be trying to hold it together when it comes to this relationship, or they're trying to hold some information back. But in the distant future, something may come out. It's gonna be like, oh shit, like I always had this thought, but I didn't know it was true. I didn't know. I'm gonna give you what I got. It's like, oh, I always thought that this person would cross dress, or I always thought this person was into people who do cross dress, or I always thought that there was something about this person that they would change, you know, who they deal with, and they will. Okay, so it's given if you're wondering, okay, somebody gonna come out the closet or something, it will. They will. It just may take some time. It may take a whole nother year and a half or whatever, but they will. All right. Also, there may be something that's coming towards you that may have people envious and jealous. It's like, oh, you get something. It's like, I'm not saying to go. No, I'm not saying to go battle. Child, I don't know what that's about. Somebody make like love is a battlefield. What movie is that when she was singing that song? 13 going on 30. So maybe you've been like in your closet, or maybe you're feeling really confined and you're just like in your feelings about something that's really going on, and you're just in your head about, but when is something going to change and things kind of align. You're going to get something that goes in your favor, and it's going to seem like it was just like a miracle, and people are going to be jealous and envious of this. They're going to realize that you have some type of good karma, and you're going to be able to go through some type of transition. And you're gonna be like, okay, great, because I've always had this fear or this thing in me since I was a child, especially regarding to my family and how I had to stay connected to them, and it was always gonna be some type of distraction. Now you have something that's official, and it just feels like literally a giving grace. But you don't have somebody that's jealous of you. Just FYI, this could be a water sign, or you are the water sign, and they're confused about. I'm telling you, they're confused about how you got this money. They're confused on how you got some type of stability, and it's just like, well, what about me? And they're like, oh, what about me? I should have been a part of your circle somehow, some way. And the whole time they was trying to downplay you and or like contradict you somehow. Okay, so just understand that any type of bondage that you feel like you're in, things are coming to shake things up. You will have some type of stability. All right, I feel like things will balance out. Somebody has some type of court. Depending on where you stand, karma is out here. Okay. All right, what's going on, water signs? Let's talk about them. Alright, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Gemini. Okay? Honestly, this could be two different people. I don't think this Aquarius or the Capricorn is focused on you right now. Maybe you guys are not talking. There's no avenues of communicating. What's up with you and them? There's a Virgo or Libra in between y'all. Somebody has given you the perspective of something, and now you want to go get your own enlightenment. You have some type of negative thoughts of what's to come and or what you've been seeing and or hearing regarding someone else who's a Pisces or an Aries. So you want to go talk to this person, but you feel like the railroad isn't open to do so. Outcome if you do. Maybe you are the Pisces. Maybe they want to come talk about you. This is like someone's mom wanting to go talk to the baby mom about the current girlfriend situation, the new baby mom or whatever. Put yourself where you are in this story, okay? There's a person that's in the middle, which I do believe, whether masculine or feminine. This is a Libra or a Virgo, okay? This is someone that they're not communicating with. You may not be communicating with well, okay? You may feel like this person is unpredictable, they're impulsive, whatever the case may be. Someone who's been kind of standing still, or who's been watching or standing in the background, they have some type of negative thoughts about what they've been told by the person that you got the distance from. Okay, now they want to come towards you and see, you know, like, okay, I support or understand a little bit about why you went into some type of imbalance or how they overindulge in or their addictions, but how do you feel about this other person who's a Pisces and or Aries? And I feel like, you know, like, oh, I don't know, I'm over here accomplishing my own success. I'm over here worried about my own thing. I'm not worried about whoever this is at all. Like, I'm disappointed that this is how this person is going, but I got my defenses up. I haven't been involved with this, or I haven't created something with them in a while. So any type of spark or whatever that they got going on or they created, you know, I knew it was time for me to hold back. It's like, sorry to that man. I don't know who that man is. I can walk by him today and not know who he is. What's Kiki? She's a Virgo? Is Kiki Palmer a Virgo? I don't know who that man is. Sorry to that man. So I can't help you with that. Alright, what's going on when it comes to this Taurus or Gemini water signs? Alright, this Taurus is looking back at whatever they've invested in, whatever they're waiting on to grow, especially when it comes to their business. They're waiting on some type of stability. This Gemini could be in their head. They could feel like they're experiencing some type of like deep wound. They feel defeated about whatever their life circumstance is right now secretly. They could be holding back on some type of information, or they feel like they were doing so against someone else. And now this is they have to have some type of perspective. It's a pop in the hand, essentially. It's like, oh, okay, well, you didn't want to tell, you didn't want to be honest. Cool, I'm gonna sit you down right here until you release this, forgive, and or open up. I don't know if they were trying to do something towards somebody else's job, their skills, or something like that, and they got to pop on the hand for sure. All right, but when it comes to this Taurus, is this a good option? They do want some type of long-term marriage, okay? They do have the idea. I feel like it can grow. Make sure you guys don't do it too quickly, because it can, you know, you can get pregnant early and not know how you feel about it. But I feel like long-term, you guys will heal. You guys will save, you know, any type of like juggling, any type of like, oh, I don't know about this, that, and the third. You'll figure out how to get through it. All right, so you may be investing in one of these people. You may actually have two different options. Any final messages for water signs? Somebody could be a part of the LGBTQA community. What's the reading for them specifically? Okay, you could be trying to hold it together. It's like, okay, I'm trying to see how we're going to move together, how we're going to progress. I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. You are. Somebody is taking action. They're sending you messages, saying what they need to say, but at the same time, they're not fully acting how they need to. They're not really doing it. No. You feel like this person is isolated because they're still heartbroken over another relationship. Who are they in a relationship with? This could be a Capricorn, an Aries, a Taurus, heavy on the Capricorn. And they're still heartbroken about it. Advice to you. You need to give yourself some type of love and compassion. Alright, you're going to have to make a hard choice. You won't, I mean, if you want to compromise yourself, you can. But you have everything that you need in order to find the people that's actually going to support you. Okay? I mean, you can give this person as much as you love until they can't see it anymore, until they don't feel it anymore. I feel like it will create some type of friendship, but at the same time, it may not actually create the love that you want. You're going to make the decision to leave. Heavy on to make the decision to leave. Okay? So, something about now and later. The now and later candy, or like a, what's those sour things I used to eat at the bowling alley? Warheads? Sour warheads? I don't know. Something about candy, or just like making a candy bag, or just something like that could be important. Sour candy, or I don't know. Maybe you're gonna tell this person like, oh, I didn't even know you ate that, or I don't know. Okay, so FYI when it comes to the person that you're dealing with. Final messages for water signs. I feel like y'all want to talk about money, even though we just talked about y'all money. Let's see. Money for water signs. They need some immediate finances. Okay, so you may feel like things are out of control, but things will work for you. Just make sure when things start to work, you don't continue to make bad investments, right? So it's like, oh, finally, I got the lucky break. I got the money that I need. Oh, I got a little bit left over. Let me go DoorDash, or let me go to. Don't immediately go spend what you got left over, because you're gonna end up needing it again. Okay, but I feel like something that's gonna pay off, and or you will be able to accomplish what it is that you need to get done. All right, if you are talking about the next 14 days, fire signs. Oh, you could be dealing with a fire sign. If you're dealing with a fire sign and you need money for the next 14 days, you will have some type of money coming in. Okay, just make good investments for now. See things for what it are. Do you really need this? Is it a necessity? Be honest with yourself. You also could be getting a raise, especially if you're doing things like sales, finance, or something that you have to expose yourself to, or whatever the case may be. I think your biggest challenge is you emotionally spend. Whenever you get happy and or sad, you're like, oh, I deserve this. I'm gonna make myself feel better. I'll get it back. I'll make sure. I'll do what I can. You know, I'll da-da-da-da-da. All right, so just watch your finances. Overall, I think you're fine. Confirmations. Don't beat yourself up if you feel financially obligated. Okay, somebody could be trying to like talk shit to you, telling you that you're ruining people. They want you to feel scary of who you are and or make you feel depressed. This could be someone that's supposed to give you recognition and or in your circle. They have nowhere to go, and or they feel like they're kind of just burnt out with their life, that they hit a glass ceiling. You have to see this and or recognize for what it is, because if not, you're gonna be done up in your thoughts because of who they are and how close they are to you. All right, the leverage will shift if it has not yet, but it will shift. Okay, you may feel like right now you have an involuntary choice, but you can see right through this. I'm telling you right now, don't let anyone trigger you, especially if you're going to be working in the public eye. You work in the public eye, or you're watching someone who does. Okay, again, you don't hate yourself. You're not whatever they're trying to make you seem, even if you're going through an abrupt end that hurts you. Okay, use what you got to get what you want safely, and or there's a 304 out here. All right, water signs, what's with this 304? They got a lot going on. They got a lot to carry. It's a lot of work. They feel like something is unachievable. Their expectations are unachievable. You know, it is what it is. You're going to be in competition if you go towards this person. It's gonna be a whole lot of challenges, and you're gonna end up having to defend yourself against someone else. It's like somebody trying to fight you, or whatever the case may be. This 304 could be a Sagittarius, a Scorpio, a Sagittarius, a Leo, Aquarius, a Leo, a Virgo. Be careful. When it comes to this public eye, who's in the public eye? The water signs. Who are they watching in the public eye? Alright, this could be an Aquarius, a Gemini, a Leo, heavy on the Aquarius, Libra, a Leo, a Sagittarius, a water sign, a Gemini. Okay? What's up with these people? Oh, they're confused on something. They don't know how they feel. Maybe they're a part of some type of bad choice and or bad karma. They were lost in emotions and they made a decision. Child, something is coming out and I don't even know where that went. Somebody gonna be facing what they did. Especially if it's an air sign.